What's up, YouTube? My name is Kyler. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Check out the other sealed only products. Pretty new to YouTube, so I'm learning as I grow. I'm gonna put all the cards in the description. My previous videos do not have that. To be honest with you, I don't know too many people who do sealed only products and put the cards in the description. I want it to really be posted and noted. One of the first to really do it. But as well, be sure to look at the description. All the cards that I pull will be in there. I'm opening up some random MTG Booster Packs. I got about, let me count right here. I believe this is 10. I'll also be opening up some more sealed only products as well. Be sure to check it out. Anyways, I'm just gonna dive in. I'm not trying to make this too long, take up too much of your time. But again, that's why the cards are in the description. This is not going to be too edited, so sorry for the and etc. But be sure to look at my Twitter and follow. If you guys haven't already, subscribe. There's a little notification bell to let you know when all the videos are posted. So let's go. Let's just dive in. We got Into the Royal. It's a 1 colorless and a 1 island instant kicker. 1 colorless and 1 island. You may pay an additional 1 colorless, 1 island as you cast a spell. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. If the spell was kicked, draw a card. Smite the Monstrous. Instant. Short target creature with power 4 or greater. Synchronized Spellcraft. Synchronized Spellcraft deals 4 damage to target creature and X damage to that creature's controller, where X is the number of creatures in your party. Your party consists of up to 1 of each cleric, rogue, warrior, and wizard. Dauntless Survivor. When Dauntless Survivor enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Expedition Skulker. It's a creature, vampire rogue. Expedition Skulker has death touch as long as you control another rogue. Scale the Heights. 2 colorless and a forest. Sorcery. Put a 1/1 counter on up to 1 target creature, you gain 2 life. You may play an additional land this turn. Draw a card. Not bad. Shepherd of Heroes. 4 colorless and a plains. Flying. When Shepherd of Heroes enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life for each creature in your party. Your party consists of up to 1 of each cleric, rogue, warrior, and wizard. NIMANA SKYDANCER. Flash and flying. When NIMANA SKYDANCER enters the battlefield, target opponent mills 2 cards. They put the top 2 cards of the library into their graveyard. Flash means like an instant. You can activate it on either turn. Creature, Merfolk Cleric. When Cleric of Chill Depths blocks a creature, that creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. SKYCLAVE Sentinel. Kicker, 4 colorless, flying, and defender. If SKYCLAVE Sentinel was kicked, it enters the battlefield with 2 1/1 counters on it. As long as SKYCLAVE Sentinel has a 1/1 counter on it, it can attack as though it didn't have defender. And for you guys new to the MTG universe, defender means it cannot attack. ROCKSLIDE Sorcerer. Whenever you cast an instant, sorcery, or a wizard spell, ROCKSLIDE Sorcerer deals 1 damage to any target creature, or any target, excuse me. LULLMAGE'S Domination. This spell costs 3 colorless, less to cast if it targets a creature whose controller has 8 or more cards in their graveyard. Gain control of target creature with converted mana cost X. BALA Ged Recovery. Return target card from your graveyard to your hand. It's not bad, it can be very useful. ARCHON of EMERIA. Flying. Each player can't cast more than 1 spell each turn. Non-basic lands or opponent control enter the battlefield tapped. Alright, that's definitely useful. And we got a Swamp Full Art and a token creature insect. Not bad. Not bad pulls. Let's put them over here. Just keep them organized. And next we got a Ikora 15 card booster pack. Checkpoint Officer. Let me actually just gonna keep it organized a little. Checkpoint Officer. Creature, human soldier, 1 colorless, 1 plains. You can tap a target creature. Thieving Otter. Look at that cute artwork. Whenever Thieving Otter deals damage to an opponent, draw a card. That you guys get a chance to read the little story. Wilt. 1 colorless, 1 forest. A short target artifact or enchantment, cycling 2. 2 colorless, discard this card, draw a card. Lurking Deadeye. Flash. When Lurking Deadeye enters the battlefield, destroy target creature that was dealt damage this turn. Sleeper Dart. When Sleeper Dart enters the battlefield, sacrifice Sleeper Dart. Target creature doesn't untap during his controller's next untap step. Memory Leak. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from that player's graveyard or hand and exile it. Greater Sandworm. Greater Sandworm can be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less, cycling 2 colorless. 2 colorless, discard this card, draw a card. Springjaw Trap. Flash. 4 colorless, taps. Sacrifice Springjaw Trap. Deals 3 damage when you target. Rumbling Rockslide. Rumbling Rockslide deals damage to target creature equal to the number of lands you control. Hornbash Mentor. When Hornbash Mentor enters the battlefield, put a trample counter on target non-human creature you control. 2 colorless in a forest. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control with trample. Trample. Creatures you control with trample you may add this creature assigned this combat damage as though it weren't blocked. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a lifelink counter on it. Unbreakable Bond. Mythos of Brokos. If a island or swamp, or if an island swamp was spent to cast a spell, to search your library for a card, put that card into your graveyard, and shuffle your library. Return up to 2 permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. Mutual Destruction. Nice holographic card. The spell has flash as long as you control a permanent with flash. As initial cost to cast a spell, sacrifice a creature, a short target creature for just 1 freaking swamp. Not bad. It's pretty good. Let's see what's all. And you got a island. So I'm just gonna organize these here. Again, all these cards will be in the description. Just in case you missed out on anything. Or you just really want to skip to it and just know what the pulls are. And again, you've seen it here first. ZENDIKAR Rising. There. Boom. Pyroclastic Hellion. When Pyroclastic Hellion enters the battlefield, you may return a land you control to its owner's hand. When you do, Pyroclastic Hellion deals 2 damage to each opponent. Seafloor Stalker. 4 colorless, 1 island. Seafloor Stalker gets +1/+0 until end of turn. It can be blocked this turn. This ability costs 1 colorless less to cast to activate for each creature in your party. Tazim Raptor. Flying. When Tazim Raptor enters the battlefield, you may return a land you control to its owner's hand. Ardent Electromancer. When Ardent Electromancer enters the battlefield, add a mountain for each creature in your party. Your party consists of up to 1 of each cleric, rogue, warrior, and wizard. Adventure Awaits. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. If you didn't put a card into your hand this way, draw a card. Mind Drain. Target opponent discards 2 cards, mills a card, and loses 1 life. You gain 1 life. To mill a card, a player puts the top card of the library into their graveyard. Prowling Felidar. Nice looking. Vigilance. Vigilance means if you guys do not know, when it attacks, it doesn't mean that that's untap or tap when it attacks. Landfall. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on Prowling Felidar. Got a full art. Landfall. Dreadworm. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, Dreadworm gains indestructible until end of turn. Expedition Diviner. Flying. As long as you control another wizard, Expedition Diviner has when this creature dies, draw a card. Nice little full art right here. SKYCLAVE Squid. Creature, it's a squid defender, so it can attack. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, SKYCLAVE Squid can attack this turn as though it didn't have defender. It's not really that great. Orma Mystic. Creature, Merfolk, Wizard, Flying. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery or wizard spell, Orma Mystic gets +2/0 until end of turn. Blood Chief's Thirst. Kicker, 2 colorless, 1 swamp. You may pay an additional 2 colorless, 1 swamp as you cast a spell. A short target creature or planeswalker with converted mana cost 2 or less. If the spell is kicked, instead short target creature or planeswalker. Shadow Skull Minotaur. When this spell costs 1 colorless less to cast for each creature in your party. Your party consists of up to 1 of each cleric, rogue, warrior, and wizard, and has haste, which means you can attack on its opening turn. No summoning sickness. Instant, we have a Valaku Awakening. Put a number of cards from your hand on the bottom of your library and then draw that many cards +1. And we have a full art basic land forest and a just Not necessarily. You can use this card to represent a double face card. Just put it right here. Alright, next pack we have a Core 2021 booster pack. 15 cards in this pack. Token creature, first pull, 2/2 zombie token creature. Blossoming Sands. Blossoming Sands enters the battlefield tap. When Blossoming Sands enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life. You can add a forest or a plains. Oh, this looks nice, looks cool. LILIANA'S Standard Bear. Flash. When LILIANA'S Standard Bear enters the battlefield, draw X cards for X is the number of creatures that died under your control this turn. Alright. I'm big on card advantage, you guys do not know. Jeskai Elder Prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. When Jeskai Elder deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. Hellkite Punisher. Flying. When Hellkite Punisher gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Not bad, not bad. That's a classic kind of Mountain Dragon effect. Season Hollow Blade. Discard a card. Tap Season Hollow Blade against indestructible until end of turn. Damage and effects that say destroy, don't destroy it. Gnarled Sage. Reach. Creature can block creatures with flying. As long as you've drawn 2 or more cards this turn, Gnarled Sage gets +0/+2 and has vigilance. Attacking doesn't cause it to tap. Turret Ogre. Reach. This creature can block creatures with flying. When Turret Ogre enters the battlefield, if you control another creature with power 4 or greater, Turret Ogre deals 2 damage to each creature. Draw a card and discard a card for 1 colorless and 1 island. It's TEFERI'S Protege. Skeleton Archer. When Skeleton Archer enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to any target. DEATHBLOOM Thallid. When DEATHBLOOM Thallid dies, create a 1/1 green saproling creature token. Titanic Growth. Target creature gets +4/+4 until end of turn. That is some Titanic Growth. Keen GLIDEMASTer. 2 colors in the island. Target creature gains flying until end of turn. Not bad right there. Staunch Shieldmate. It's a 1/3 for what's a 1-drop. And the last pull, TOME ANIMA. TOME ANIMA can't be blocked as long as you have drawn 2 or more cards this turn. So that's it for the Core 2021 pull. We have a couple more booster packs here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna open all these because the video's getting long. I think we're at 5 right now. But we'll see. Guys, let me know what you prefer. Ikura. I had a lot of good pulls in Ikura before, so let's see what excited. Divine Arrow. Divine Arrow deals 4 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. Wingfold Patron. Wingfold Patron enters the battlefield with your choice of a flying counter or a hexproof counter on it. A creature with hexproof can be blocked with targets or spells or abilities your opponents control. Frenzied Raptor. Though the road through Brogren is lined with alarms, crystals, some monsters seem to be adapting. We've had raptors. I don't even know. I'm just reading all that. I'm sorry. I'm not going to read all that, you know. It's not really important to the game. Imposing Vantasaur. Vigilance. Cycling 1 colorless. Discard a card. Draw a card. Honey Mammoth. When Honey Mammoth enters the battlefield, you gain 4 life. I just got in the zone, I guess, right there. Suffocating Fumes. Creatures your opponents control get -1/1 until end of turn. Cycling 2 colorless. Discard, draw a card. Farfinder. Vigilance. When Farfinder enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle your library. This is cute. Cloud Piercer. Mutate. Reach. When this creature mutates, you may discard a card, and if you do, draw a card. Coordinated Charge. Creatures control get +2/+1 to end of turn. Cycling 2 colorless. Discard, draw a card. Void Beckoner. Death Touch. Cycling 2 colorless. Swamp 2 colorless and 1 swamp. Discard, draw a card. When you cycle Void Beckoner, put Death Touch counter on target creature you control. Mystic Subdual. Flash. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets -2, -0, and loses all abilities. You have a full art right here. whatever yellow. This is Leviathan. Mutate for 5 colorless in the swamp. Whenever this creature mutates, step up to X card creatures or X the number of times the creature has mutated. Those creatures don't untap during their controller's next untap step. That's pretty good right there. So I like my pulls from EMERIA. Skycat Sovereign for just 1 plains and 1 island. Flying. Skycat Sovereign gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control flying. 2 colorless, 1 island, and a plane. And it's create a 1/1 white cat bird creature token with flying. Yeah, this card's straight. This card's pretty good. Zygoth Crystal. Add, as you see, a swamp, forest, or island. Discard this card, and you can draw a card. And a Swift Water Cliffs. That is nice. Swift Water Cliffs enters the battlefield tap. When Swift Water Cliffs enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life. Add a island or a mountain for some nice looking artwork as well. They have a cat bird token, which is pretty cute. So like I said, I do like my pulls, man. Because of some pretty good pulls. Just play it right here. I'm just get on to the next one. All right, go. Again, I know the audio quality probably needs to improve, but patience. All right, let's go. Snare Tactician. Whenever you cycle a card, tap target creature and opponent controls of 1 mine. This spell costs 2 colorless less to cast. If you control a human creature and a non-human creature, draw 2 cards. Cavern Whisper. Mutate 3 colorless in a swamp. If you cast a spell, for its mutate cost, put it over or under target non-human creature you own. They mutate into the creature on tap plus all abilities. Oh my lord. Alright. Humble Naturalist. Add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast a creature spell. Evolving Wilds. I like this. I like this. It's a fetch land. Sacrifice Evolving Wilds, search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and shuffle your library. I like dump cards. I like fetch lands. Like it's Memory Leak. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from that player's graveyard or hand and exile it. Cycling 1 colorless. Discard, draw a card. Essence Scatter. Counter target creature spell. Greater Sandworm. Greater Sandworm can be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Cycling 2 colorless. Discard, draw a card. Pacifism. Oh, it's one of my all-time favorites. It's different artwork than I'm used to. Never seen this artwork right here before, but like I said, I like EMERIA. I was already talking about 2 cards that like enchant creature can't attack or block. Pick up some EMERIA, you guys. Flourishing Fox, if you want to pick something up. Blister Pack MTG. Whenever you cycle another card, put a 1/1 counter on Flourishing Fox. Neutralize, another good one. Counter target spell, cycling 2. Discard, draw a card. So I'm telling you, there's some pretty good staples I'm pulling. Back for more. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. When you do, it fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. Suffocating Fumes. Not the camera, that's the card. Creatures your opponent controls get -1/1 until end of turn. And we have another land. Jungle Hollow enters the battlefield tapped. When Jungle Hollow enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life. Like that pool. We got another EMERIA right here. It's gonna be the last one of the video. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, I think I might just stop the video right here. It is at about 19 minutes and 34 seconds and counting. If you guys like this video, be sure to subscribe. I'll put all the cards in the description for you guys. Have a wonderful day. Be sure to follow me on Twitter. Again, I know I keep saying it. But have a wonderful day. Go Bucks.